Now, when I request the easy parking, if it tells me that we got to turn around again, I'm going to, I'll turn around again. That was not what I meant to do. Well, oops. Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, I'm still here in Alexandria, Louisiana, where I've just picked up a trailer load of almond boxes, headed down to New Orleans. So let's get started. So the good news is this load by itself is going to almost cover tomorrow's loan payment. The bad news is it won't be finished until after I make the first loan payment today, which is going to be in just a few hours. But good news, bad news. Here's some more good news. Should have plenty of time to do another job before the day is done. So my plan is to continue what I've pretty much always done. And that is start the day at 7 a.m. and not speed, because I can't afford a ticket. And I'll start the day at 7, end it no later than 9 o'clock, which would be 14 hours. Don't think that's going to be a problem, because I usually try to end the day by 7. I'm going to count loading time of cargo onto the trailer as taking breaks, which will definitely be more often than just 8 a.m. There's a train coming. There it comes. I'll honk back at him. Some more bad news is that I'm also planning on limiting myself to 5 days a week. That means no driving on weekends, so I'm not just going to have to make enough money each day to pay the next day's loan payment, also going to have to make enough over the week to also pay for Saturday and Sunday's loan payments. That should be fun. For years now, I've pretty much limited myself most of the time to only using external contracts. But now that I've finally got the 1 million kilometer, the longest journey achievement on World of Trucks. I'm not going to continue limiting myself like that, although I'll probably try to stick to World of Trucks, external cargo, external contract jobs. I'm not exactly sure when the loan payment's going to come out, and it occurred to me that, oh, well, I can't get over, so I'm just going to have to slow down and let this guy out. I do know that the first loan payment is going to be $906, so that'll leave me with 6 in the bank. I'm thinking that each loan payment will be less than the day before because the principal is being paid, but I'm not really sure about that. It's been a long time since I had a loan in either ATS or ETS2, so I don't remember exactly how they're handled. When I decided to go with the flatbed trailer, my thought was that, oh, there's going to be lots of jobs with things like small tractors or forklifts or other small equipment, but it seems like most of the cargo is used pallets and boxes and things like that. I almost wish I'd gone with a refrigerated trailer, but my other thought was if you're pretending that you're just starting your own little trucking company, probably going to start out with flatbed hauling local equipment deliveries. I don't know. Everything I know about trucking I got from YouTube. Was nice of the owner of the place, the farm where I just dropped off yesterday's cargo. was nice enough to let me sleep in my sleeper out in the parking lot overnight, so I didn't have to go looking for a hotel or anything. That's some more pretending of what happened, by the way. I'm using my imagination. I like how every now and then you can hear a bird squawking. I don't like the way that this car is slowing down. Oh, it's a police car. Yeah. Anyway, they were getting off on the exit there, and here comes somebody getting onto the highway. I better watch my speed. I don't want to. Definitely do not want to risk getting a ticket. I can't tell you how much I can't afford a ticket. After years of going with fines turned off, I'm having to actually play this game like I would drive in real life. Very safely. Of course. Get over. Oh, come back in the right lane here. Okay, why did the speed limit go down to 35 suddenly? Seems very much like a bad thing. That could have been really bad. It was also a very bad distraction. I don't have to get over, and would have been a bad thing if I had. Probably would have been a good idea to have gotten a truck with warning buzzers like the trucks I've been driving in ETS2 lately. You have to watch out. Merging traffic coming onto the highway. Well, they'll slam right into you if you're not careful. And there goes the first loan payment. I now have $6 in the bank. And I didn't miss my exit. Yeah. I think I changed lanes over a solid white line, but well, oops. Well, I've been going through good news and bad news. The good news now is I'm almost there. In fact, looks like I'm turning right here. If I can squeeze through here. I'm not in a turn lane, am I? That truck's going to hit me. And of course, Boudreaux the bear is still over there in the chair, blocking the mirror. I really thought that was a turn lane back there. Oop. Thought I had already discovered that. I'm actually back over, I think, pretty close to where I started on day one. The reason I thought I had already discovered the Peterbilt location is because they actually were nice enough to help me take ownership of the Mac. Even though it's a different company, they were nice enough to help out. I made that up. Let's see where to park. Okay. Oh, okay. It's called creative storytelling, by the way. that's a train going by. All right. Well, let's drop it off and I'll see what we get. All right. Well, that wasn't bad for a first job, but I've got to get some more work before the day's over. Got to make quite a bit of money to make up for tomorrow's loan plus Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be right back. Well, I'm still here in New Orleans, and I just picked up a load of waste paper here, and it's just going about 16 miles from here, so it's a quick job, but it's $300, so let's get started. And this is what I was talking about earlier. I was really expecting, I don't know, machinery or something, but seems like I'm working for recycling companies or something. But when I started this, my thought was I was going to stay around New Orleans and do short trips like this. So this is more of what I had in mind as far as distance, but definitely not the kind of cargo I expected. This is like one of those memes where what you expected when you got into it, and it's something fancy and shiny, and then what you actually got, used cardboard. Almond crates. Not really sure what almond crates. Are they crates filled with almonds, or are they crates that are literally made out of almond wood? I don't know. Oh, and probably didn't time lane change very well here. Now I'm kind of blocking one lane, but I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere anyway. There's a train coming. It's a passenger train. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like an Amtrak. That could be the city of New Orleans. I don't know. And GPS really doesn't make it easy to tell what lane I'm supposed to be in here. I think actually I need to be in the right lane. But for some reason that looked like it was the right lane was ending, but also the speed limit's 35 again here. Seriously, this is supposed to be an on-ramp. Onto the interstate. You can't be going 35 when you're trying to merge with traffic going 60. Although apparently traffic is going 50 now. Every now and then open track drifts to one side or the other and you have to center it. I mean, it's not too bad, but just every now and then. When I make the plans on hours of working, I hadn't considered that every time you pick up a load, you lose an hour because it takes an hour to load the trailer. So it may not actually be practical to do more than 3 jobs a day. General de Gaulle Drive. Most likely named for General Charles de Gaulle, I guess. That would be a historical figure. Now I'm really hoping this is actually a turn lane this time. Nope. Once again, looked like a turn lane, but this car is going to hit me if I'm not careful. When am I going to learn my lesson that it's never a turn lane? Alright, where are we parking this time? Interesting. That shouldn't be a challenge at all. That's sarcasm. Better back up before I actually hit that guardrail. I think I may have hit that guardrail. Well, it didn't do any damage, so there's that. Now, I'm just going to be completely honest. I left myself the option of taking the easy parking options, and packing this trailer is not that easy. So I'm just going to go out here and tell the guy in the office I'm going to change my plans. I'm actually going to back the trailer right there so I can be headed more of a appropriate direction. But first I gotta wait for traffic to clear. Uh, gotta, oh, don't want to hit that pickup truck. I don't want to hit anything. Now, when I request the easy parking, if it tells me that we got to turn around again, I'm going to, I'll turn around again. That was not what I meant to do. Well, oops. That was not what I had intended. It auto parked me. I have never played with the auto park window active before, and I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing until just now. I'm gonna see if they have any jobs coming out of here. This is another short one back over to the same area I was just in, over at the rail yard. So let's get started. And of course now it's raining. but that's okay. This job is also going to be a little over 300, so I'm going to end the day with what? A little over $1,500, which is pretty nice. This is not actually a external cargo job. It's one of the regular jobs in the game. So this isn't going to count towards World of Trucks, but that's fine. There were no external market or external contract jobs coming out of here. But I think what happened at the end of last job is I meant to hit the button to open the parking dialog, and instead it automatically parked me, which is nowhere near what I wanted. I could have done that anytime without doing all that maneuvering. That was definitely not what I was planning. And I have to stop all the way back here because the sun visor would block the green light. There it goes. See, if I was at the line, I wouldn't be able to see its screen. It just started to occur to me that I don't know how long this is going to last. How long these videos are going to last. This could be an hour long. I don't know. I don't remember what time it was when I started this, so we'll just have to see. Kind of starting to wish I'd put front mirrors on the front of the truck, on the hood. And as often happens when I pause the game and Alt-tab out of it and then Alt-tab back in, it kicked me into neutral. but I was checking to see how long the video was so far, and I'm was right at 1 hour. Okay, this is kind of a difficult thing here, having to go all the way across. Actually, I think I was supposed to be in the left off-ramp. And once again, the speed limit's 35 here, which for the area seems a little slow, but well, whatever. I can see why, though. There's a railroad track, so you need to be going slow enough that you can stop if a train comes through. And I finally learned my lesson. I'm not going to get over too far to the right thinking that's a turn lane this time. Yeah, made a good decision to wait. I had a feeling that truck was going to go ahead and turn there. You can always rely on AI traffic to be completely inconsistent. But we're back over here in the same neighborhood. The head tracker's getting a little off center again, but not too bad. Alright, I can already tell that I'm not really worried about getting extra credit for where I park, so I'm just going to take the easy way. I know some people might disagree with that, but I just, there's some places where I don't want to take the time to try to back this trailer. Comes another train. Let's see what we get. Alright, $305, so I made nearly $1,500 today. Plenty for tomorrow and to get a good start on Saturdays as well. Okay, well, I thought that was going to be the last job of the day, but it turns out that they're wanting to pay me $300 to take some air conditioning units literally right up the road here. And, well, I couldn't say no to that job. It's less than 2,000 feet. So let's get started. Yeah, 0 miles to the destination. This is the kind of easy money I didn't expect, but I'm going to take it. When I say it's right down the street, I mean it is right down the street. Seriously, over $300 for this. Let's see where they want us to park here. They'll unload it from right there, and this will be the last job today for me. There goes that train again. A little too far to the right here. No, I'm not going to take the easy way out of this one. It's pretty straightforward. All right. So I'm going to park and I'm going to see what we get. What did I tell you? $300 for what? 3 minutes? So that gets a pretty good amount for today. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.